My name is Lorne Stockman, L-O-R-N-E-S-T-O-C-K-M-A-N. I'm Research Director at Oil Change International. I've been studying the tar sands in this pipeline for over 5 years, and I can tell you the Keystone XL pipeline is a pipeline through the United States, not to the United States. The pipeline's major purpose is not to provide energy security for America, but to enable access to international markets in order to maximize returns for tar sands producers and refiners. In 2012, a full 60% of gasoline produced at Texas Gulf Coast refineries was exported. This export boom is not something all US refineries share equally in. It is in fact the same refineries that will receive Keystone XL oil that are the leading export refineries in the country. They already export the majority of what they produce. The State Department's own report published in March confirmed this, stating that almost half of the products produced by these refineries go to the domestic market. Almost half to the domestic market. It's also clear that if we carry on with business as usual, exports from these refineries are only likely to increase. Since 2005, a remarkable thing has happened to US oil demand. Instead of growing relentlessly as it has done for over a century, it's now declining. Americans are doing more and going further on less oil, and that's a great thing. It's a great thing because no matter how much oil America or Canada produces, American families and businesses will always be vulnerable to a volatile global oil market. A market in which prices can soar at the whim of distant dictators or as a result of unavoidable natural disasters. The less oil America consumes, the less vulnerable it is to these unpredictable events. It is also a great thing because we must reduce our use of oil in order to do our part to prevent the climate from becoming so unstable that we reverse the course of human progress and leave little hope for our children's future. That's not speculation, that's hard science supported by the vast majority of the world's scientific community and governments, including the United States government, apparently. So while Americans do their part to use less oil, the tar sands producers and their refining partners are doing their best to undermine these efforts by producing the world's dirtiest oil and exporting the products refined from it. The risks are borne by the many in order to benefit a few. We risk Nebraskan land and water, and we also risk the very stability of our climate. The Keystone XL pipeline will deliver over 180 million metric tons of greenhouse gases every year, the equivalent of nearly 38 million cars or 51 average US coal plants. The State Department claims that given business as usual, this pollution will happen with or without Keystone XL. I dispute that. But the point I want to make today is that we simply cannot afford business as usual. And stopping this pipeline is a big step towards changing the way we do business for the better. The International Energy Agency, an organization set up to improve the transparency and security of oil markets, not an environmental group, stated in its latest annual report that to achieve climate change goals, at least 2/3 of proven fossil fuels must be left in the ground. Climate scientists argue that should be more like 80%. We've got to leave this bitumen in the ground. If we build this pipeline, it won't get left in the ground. It's not in the national interest to build this pipeline. Thank you.
Thank you.